Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Stay. This is episode 4 of the series. Let's continue where we left off. Chapter 20, Stragulum. Hey, are you still there? I don't know how long I was away for. I hit my head on the fall and passed out. I woke up in what appears to be a subterranean tunnel. It's dark and dank, but there's a feeble light in the middle of it, which allows me to see further ahead, something on the floor. Next to the light, there's a rope hanging, and I can also see the reflection of a pool of stagnant water. I'm not sure about this. I'm probably going to choose end of the tunnel. This might be the less dangerous one. It might be the most dangerous one. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. This is a ritual now that we all have to do. Okay. Let me get ready to do some crawling here, because this is really low and a bit it's a bit... Ugh. Bear rug. Desire or compulsion to make us believe that everything is okay with keeping it under the rug. One day or another, we all must address the facts head on. Let me get ready to do some crawling here, because this is really low and a bit narrow. Holy moly! You know there's something on the floor I mentioned? It's a polar bear rug. What on earth is a polar bear rug doing on a tunnel? Inside a house. Real or fake, or is it cake?
No! God, please, no!
It seems such a grotesque thing that perhaps it's fake. Are you sure it's real? Come all without, come all within. Is this the work of the mighty Quinn?
Hey, you want to see a magic trick?
This really doesn't make sense, so I'm going to say that one. Are you talking about me, Anthony, the savage innocent, or Denzel, the cop? Or you're just a Bob Dylan fan, and that's it? But you're right. It's just the house of someone with quite a questionable taste. Atrocious. Can't even look at it twice. I just hope I don't find what's left of poor Cecil, the lion, on the next room. Yes, I will never forget him. R.I.P. Cecil. This is becoming quite the house of horrors. Perfect attraction after the house of mirrors. That's true, that's true. Honestly, are we really in a fun fair? So do we leave it and move on? Or I've got a feeling... Rare footage of me singing. Just forget about it. We already know by now that the house is full of weird stuff. Keep moving on. Or I've got a feeling... about that rug. Let's go for the rug. Okay, so we managed to maintain trust. That is perfecto. That rug is hiding more than just bad housekeeping. Our big fellow is here, and he's telling us that we're facing a case of creative concealment, where you hide the ugly, transform the unlovely, and distract from the hideous. What can you hide behind such an ugly rug? It has to be something worse, uglier, right? What about just plain old dust? I don't think it's dust. What I think is there is a room to the basement, a really cliche door that you can open, and it's hidden underneath. Either that, or it's a little storage compartment that somebody doesn't want you to find, or maybe they want you to find it. Who knows, Quinn? Who knows? We're both in this together. It has to be something worse, uglier, right? That's what I'm gonna say. That's the spirit, comrade. My thoughts exactly. A carpet is something to get stepped on. I didn't quite read that out, but that's fine. Chapter 20 was quite boring, in my opinion.
Boring!
So we chose something uglier instead of dust, which is what the vast majority of people have said. PETA members, 85% of the users, including you, must be boiling in rage after this particular moment, but let us ensure you that no animals were harmed in the making of this game. The only victim here is poor old Quinn. I mean, let's hope it's a fake polar bear, right? Chapter 21, Fundamentum, probably means fundamentals. So he goes down. I said it would lead to somewhere underground, like an old machine there. It looks dark and dingy, kind of like how a basement would. I came down the polar bear entrance into the guts of this house, an eerie basement. I'm being given the full house tour experience. This just isn't my kind of crib. That's quite funny. Not to mention that it needs some wicked expensive repairs. Hello, rotten tunnel, anybody? That could be interesting and better than a rotten suffocating tunnel. Is there any stuff to look into? Or, be careful, basements are the scariest part of a house. You could have company hiding there. These are both very good comments. Based on past experience, I'm worried that if we keep looking at things or looking into things, we might keep dying. However, it would be nice to look into the things that is down there. Or it doesn't look like a fridge anyway. I've got such PTSD with fridges now. Again, be careful seems like a good option. I'm gonna look into things. Okay, the guy has spoken. Let's give that a go. Now if we die, Asta, this is on you. But you know that. I'm just kidding. It's 50-50 at the end of the day. I don't even know where to begin. This place is stinky and cramped, the happy place of a hoarder. So, after a quick look, it has the usual stuff: a washer and a dryer, a never used bicycle. This could be turned into a rap. A washer and a dryer, a never used bicycle, a wall tool organizer with some tools missing, a full-size Pac-Man arcade game. The guy who put me here is actually Peter Pan. Got 3 options this time. So why a he, the arcade game, or tool missing? Because he said quite a lot there. First of all, why a he? Why do you always assume it's a he? I'm not going to go with that one because we've kind of hinted at that before. And I don't think it's relevant. Doesn't matter who put him there. He's still there and someone put him there. I don't know if Quinn's ever dated. It could be an ex. It might just be a random dude. Want to try the arcade game just to blow off some steam? I want to go for that option. You said some tools are missing. That's what I call bad, worrying news. I am a gamer, obviously, so I'm going to choose the arcade game. But then again, what if it electrocutes him? You know what? We're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. We're not going to think about it. Why not? I think it deserves some me time after all. Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Look at that fake laughter!
You can't be serious. What happened with your sense of urgency? That's true. I haven't been locked here for like over 99 hours now. Remember, there's a clock ticking which we both lost track of. This can end any minute now. The only reason I'm checking out the arcade game is to be sure. Exactly, the arcade game could give you more information. That's also a reason why I chose that. Just gonna say, yeah, you're right. We can't lose focus. Go and check it out. There's something unsettling here. Oh no. Oh no. I have a very similar arcade myself, which means that whoever put me here knows about it. Okay. It's cracked. It's broken. It's gonna kill him. Please don't kill him. Okay. I knew this was gonna happen, and I still went through it anyway. Restart. I knew that was gonna happen. Remember, folks, when you're locked up like that and you're kidnapped, don't play games. I'm going to go with the tools this time. My last option is going to be why a he, because it's just not relevant. Or is it? Dun dun dun. Well, maybe we're dealing with a sociopath that lends tools and Tabasco sauce. This dude is so random. He's unironically funny. I've never been through such a continual flow of bad diagnosis like this in all my career. I just can't seem to nail it with the maniac who got me here. Anyway, I can see that a hammer and all the screwdrivers are missing, and all the other ones seem to be misplaced. Strange. Do we replace them? Do you know how I said a crosshead and a hammer earlier? That's really weird. Maybe there's some useful information in there. Replace the tools in the correct positions. Oh, it's going to be a puzzle again, isn't it? Yeah, no, replace the tools. It's going to be a puzzle. Guaranteed it's going to be a puzzle. This is perfect and at the same time worst activity for someone with OCD, which is not my case. I have other disorders not worth mentioning. Ooh, got a bit more lore here. Let's see if there's actually something useful. Puzzle time? Oh no. Really?
Guaranteed it's gonna be a puzzle.
Death again? I can't believe this. Oh my goodness. Quinn is such an idiot though. Can we all just agree that? He is an idiot. We can't avoid it at this point. Why do you always assume it's a he? Let's talk even more. People kidnap people for 3 reasons. There's no ransom and I'm still untouched. So someone wants to punish me through an elaborated game of power, and men always want power more than women because women always have greater diversity of pursuits. By saying this, I'm not taking down female ambition. Ability and desirability have different meanings unless I'm being held by a crazy nurse, and therefore all my assumptions go to the S-hole, where they belong. But you're right, when it comes to evil, there's no gender at all. Exactly, very true. But walking around here about sensitive subjects granted me the chance of finding interesting stuff. An amazing yet useless Chinese porcelain doll. Let's actually look at it now. He Zhanggu, the only female deity among the 8 immortal figures in Taoism, the selfless seeker of spiritual freedom. She was found floating in a cloud. I must say, her hair is looking extraordinarily beautiful today. It's sending some bad vibes. Oh, don't say, no. There is no way in hell. Quinn has a really bad reputation when it comes to heat and fire. The furnace, I'm sorry, but you know how this works. The first thing that catches your attention is the one thing to dig into first. That's the option that we're not choosing. Furnace. You're at the bottom of that house. There has to be a forgotten way out in there. You're going to choose that option. We are not climbing through the furnace. There's just no way. Our trust went down quite a bit, actually. That's sad. It would be super sadistic to make me go through all these ordeals and then deliver me freedom on a silver platter. I understand the way you think, but I find it pretty unlikely. Nevertheless, being locked up in here makes me think that I'm probably losing touch with reality. Maybe I'm beginning to develop some sort of Stockholm syndrome. Any ideas of where to search? Ventilation system or a window well? Search for it and get the hell out of there. A ventilation system would be a great idea because I believe in the States they have really big vents, kind of like how you see on games like Among Us or FNAF, and you can usually fit somebody in there. So that might be a good way out, but again, I feel like that might be a trap. Window well. Every basement has a window well. I don't actually know what a window well is. Anyway, I'm still choosing ventilation system. Well, you already know by now that someone likes his air unbreathable and does everything to keep it that way. But who knows? Maybe the prior owners of the house were normal. Let me see if I can find one. So there is an air vent. Let me gather some of this stuff of which I can climb. Oh, he's going to climb and hurt himself. Hopefully next time I talk to you it'll be from the other side. It's not going to be. I'm scared. He's going to stack the boxes. You should stack the washing machines because they're a lot more sturdier. We don't even know what's in those boxes. Okay, he died. How did he... How did he die? All I heard was squishing. That's the kind of silence usually ends with a scary minor chord. Dun dun. Let me do that again. Dun dun. Listen, I did GCSE music. I know what a minor key is. We're gonna have to go up the furnace. You know the thing that I said that we would not do?
We are not climbing through the furnace. There's just no way.
Yeah, we're doing it. That's literally our only option. I'm sorry, but you know how this works. The first thing that catches your attention is the one thing to dig into first. It seems really out of place here. Who has a charcoal furnace in the 21st century? A vintage collector, a serial killer? Stupid question after everything I've seen in this house. It looks like the perfect place to dispose of bodies. I like that's the first sort of conclusion you come to, Quinn. Next to it, there's 2 locked boxes, like it houses the Queen Mother's crown, and with what appears to be a riddle inscribed on it. He knows a bit about British culture, doesn't he? One says, long legs, crooked thighs, little head and no eyes. Why is that funny? And the other one says, trust everyone but always cut the cards. And there's something stuck on the walls in the furnace. What should I do? So, it's either poker or tongs. I'm going to choose poker because, as of recent, I've learned how to gamble. Now, don't worry, it's not an addiction. Poker. Oh, it is a literal poker. A stick that you poke things with. Never mind. Just forget about the gambling, okay, guys? Poker. Rigid and inflexible discipline. It could mean that whatever's in your way will mean combative energy and aggressive action, or just to poke someone in order to assure that some rigid behaviour in spiritual development. Don't know about that last line, but sure. What's with the riddles then? It's just one of those things to poke the fire. It can be useful to try and reach that thing stuck inside the furnace. Damn it, the furnace is locked. I thought this was being too easy. Of course not. So this is the puzzle. We can click on these 5 buttons and we can click those. So this might be too obvious. So we tried dash, flower. What's that tool that can compress things? We have a cactus and we have goat's head. What if we do it the other way around? Actually, no, we're not going to change everything. We're just going to change maybe the first 2. Wait a second, the bits at the top there. I'm going to change these around. We can put them as the same symbol actually, but the pie shows nothing. So pulling this down gives us apparently 3 correct. This is solid now, so that means we've changed something. So the last one is the club looking thing. I'm going to call it a fire hydrant. 3 are correct here. 2 and 5 are correct. So there is this one here. There we go. There we go. I did it. that one was actually easy. I was really worried about that one, not gonna lie. It started working and it suddenly stopped. It probably burnt the rest of whatever was inside. What if there's something truly horrific inside? It smells rotten in here. It could be from something dead. Don't look inside or can't hurt you. So he's saying, which is a fact, it smells rotten. We're gonna have to look inside. If it's dead, it can't hurt you. Has our trust level gone up again? It has. That's very good. Yeah, genius, but it's still not nice to look at. And I'm the one that'll be stuck with the image in my head forever. Quinn, if it makes you feel any better, this is an 18 plus YouTube video. I think we can handle it. So if you want to share it with us, buddy, you can. I don't want another one haunting me for life. If there's someone dead in there, it probably means that I'm next. Crap. Crap indeed. I couldn't read the rest of that. Chapter 21. User statistics. Can't hurt you and don't look inside. Forensic pathologists, 74% of the users, including you, are cold-blooded humans who are still not aware that in case of a zombie apocalypse, even if you can hide or fight back, you have a 0.0088 chance of surviving more than 1,000 days. Good luck. That was odd. Chapter 22. Monstrum. I just took something from inside the furnace. It's an envelope. The lore gets deeper. A love letter. Should I open it? There's no sender or recipient marked. Without that information, I'm not breaking the law, right? That's correct. Oh, it's basically a jigsaw puzzle. So find the corners. We can turn them. That's good. Like that? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because it's in pixel form as well, it's a lot harder to understand what it is. So it's not a cult, there's no chickens. If you want my honest opinion, it looks like a guy who's outside either a mosque or the Taj Mahal with chicken hanging upside down. Class of 82, memory shaped into bits and pieces. That one last impression, that mental imprint that endures for life, the enduring memory, but also proof of irreversible actions, of no turning back. Looking at them means looking deeper at something from your past that you need to let go of. Okay, so it is a photo of him. It's a photo of me. Was I being followed? I was being watched all this time. How much does this guy know about me? I really wish I could face the bastard right now and light up his jaw like the Times Square at Christmas. What on earth is this? The temperature dropped big time. It's colder than a witch's tit. You know when you read something before you actually understand what's going on? I'm shaking like a mobster at the tax bureau. So cold I can hear my breath scrape the air. Okay, someone has been following him. So are we lighting the furnace or it's cold? I'm going to say light the furnace. This might be the worst decision I've made, but hopefully the progress saves. Thanks for the idea, but there's no charcoal. I don't see much to use as fuel unless I burn all this junk. But matches, lighter, I don't have either of those. How am I going to get this furnace back in action? I saw some batteries, paper clips, old clothes, steel wool, and there's some fuel and old books. Perks of being a jam-packed basement. But how do I start a fire with all this junk? Rub the batteries against the steel wool, drowned in fuel. Or I've just googled it, old book or wood, paper clip and 9-volt battery. I'm going to say that one, it sounds safer. Thank you for that wonderful information. I think I saw something like that, one of those late nights surfing the infomercials, when you end up watching a man cut a car in two with scissors, and learning how to make fire indoors. So if I rub the paper clip on the battery terminals, I can see some sparks. Oh, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Is this the end of the chapter? Who is he? It's the guy from the video! It's the literal guy. I don't know what to say. There's a thing, half monster, half man, staring at me right now. Is this a... Are we gonna battle? It's your imagination playing tricks on you. Yes, it's as real as can be. Don't be afraid. Oh, right, I can choose an option. It's your imagination. Yes, it's real as can be. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. That's probably what I would want somebody to say to me. Ooh, okay. He's literally texting us. Of what? I don't feel good. I mean, our guy has gone days without food or water. He will, you know, not be the best. It doesn't want to hurt you. You have to kill it. You can't fight it. It's stronger than you. I'm going to say you're going to have to kill it. We're almost there. So we're back to the old batteries stuff. We'll go with what we said before. Okay, so he's talking about the infomercials again. Yes, it's as real can be. Oh my goodness. We are so close. I'm trying my best. I guess that's all you can do. Okay, we are here again. Is this real? Remember what we say? Don't be afraid. So don't fight him. It doesn't want to hurt you. I'm gonna select that. Doesn't want to hurt me and make me go through hell and high water for what then? Honestly, nobody knows at this point. I have disturbing thoughts. Why do I feel weird? I don't know if it's my imagination or if I'm just remembering things. Remembering what? Is it from a movie? You know it, you're weak, or it's your worst nightmare. You know it. Perfect. So it sounds like we need to give him affirmations. I don't. I really don't. It's not real. None of this is real. Oh my god, what do I choose here? I'm gonna choose the top one. It's there to finish you for good. Oh, that was not the right option. I need to insert a time card that says 3 hours later.
3 hours later.
Right, I'm locked in. Don't be afraid. It doesn't want to hurt you. You know it. We said we were going to try. Give up, it's never too late to quit. It's going to get him, isn't it? Okay, that was the wrong answer. Again, the wrong answer. You know you can leave anytime you want. Yep, so this guy's got some real demons. Who are you and this thing? What do you know about me? I know something happened, but why do you care? It was not your fault, accept it. So this must be his inner demons. He's backing away. Oh, phew. It's gone. It left a trail of ashes with a piece of stained glass on it. We saw this earlier, actually. This magnificent aquatic perennial plant emerges from the murky bottom of a pond, remaining untouched and unstained at the surface. The journey from darkness to enlightenment, strength, and perseverance. I'm sorry, I would love to be able to explain to you what happened, but I can't seem to find the words to describe something I don't understand. I'm just sitting here confused and the world around me forever changed. I don't even know if this is good or bad, or it just is. But I do know one thing, like I've reached the end of some scripted path that I had to travel in order to get here. During this strange encounter, I kept revisiting memories, and none of them were good. Was I kidnapped by this entity? Is this over? Wait, the cat just showed up. The cat's back. But there's no clock on him anymore. He brought me something else from the attic. Can we all just take some time to appreciate how long that took? Chapter 22. Users statistics. 87% of the users, including you, love creating that beautiful exothermic chemical reaction from scratch and turn it into art. The magic behind that dazzling yet dangerous, powerful yet evanescent thing that is fire. Or maybe you, just an organised group of arsonists with a Facebook page called Fire Walk With Me. I honestly don't know what to say. Chapter 22 was the wildest thing we've seen so far, even wilder than the mirrors. I guess I'm going to end it here. Be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys later.